just when you thought we were done. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Nothing Yet Live. I am the Jay Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
And when you're defending mass shooters,
it doesn't make you a hero, it makes you an asshole.
And speaking of which, this guy is about to open his pie hole. You want to read the tweet first?
First of all, this guy,
Randy Fine,
out of Tallahassee, Florida man, little early, not so funny.
Known for their genius.
He says,
it's like vote for Randy Fine.
I have news for the embarrassment that claims to be our president. Try to take our guns and you'll learn why the Second Amendment was written in the first place.
Not so veiled threat.
At Secret Service. Hello.
Yeah.
That's not threatening the president.
Not so veiled threat.
Well, what's really, I mean, I'm sure he's not going to try to shoot the president.
Who's that? Some asshole.
But how many people are going to read that tweet and decide they want to go shoot the president?
Well, red-faced Randy Fine here is see, I did a red-faced.
Also, maybe embolden those who have mental problems.
I think when the president of the United States gets on the day of a mass shooting and says he's going to come and take people's guns away, that's incendiary. He turned his speech into a speech on gun control. It was hugely inappropriate. It was.
Excuse me, when is the appropriate time to fucking talk about gun control? I don't know. Maybe it's
my dear, calm yourself.
Maybe it's during a war. I don't know. But then we're kind of too focused on the fucking
little
war.
Little lady.
When is an appropriate time to talk about gun control? Hey, you're dead, dude.
Never. This is why guns don't bother.
You met the shooter yet down in hell?
He's in the Mexican part because he is obviously Ramos.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Must have been devil's favorite.
This is Presley Stutz, everyone.
My dear.
Yeah. When I get riled up, he usually shows up to try to calm me down, and it usually just. It is
unbecoming behavior for you to be so vaporistic. Got the vapors. Calm down.
So, Presley, tell me, Ray Liotta, is he with you or did he go somewhere else?
No, that man went straight to heaven.
Oh, it was the Shantics, right? Too soon?
Inappropriate to do that day. If they are going to start this, they cannot expect us to sit silently while they try to strip our Second Amendment.
Thanks for this, David Pacman. Love you. But strip you of your Second Amendment. It's the right to have a well-regulated militia. It's so simple that you would think that if you were arguing a point, that you would at least know the smallest detail, if not the largest.
He either, as I've said before, he either doesn't know, which I think is less likely than my second
axiom,
which is that you don't know what you just said.
These are the kind of people that have said in the past, hey, if they try to take away your First Amendment rights, use your Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, Trump said that, basically. Well, no, he actually was talking about Hillary Clinton.
It goes so much further back than that. I heard it when I was a young dilettante. I don't know what that means.
So if you feel like someone's violating your First Amendment, shoot them. That's what they're saying, right? In case it wasn't obvious.
Yeah. And this guy
not go buy a gun, but actually shoot them.
He is using that whatever.
Well, and he's saying shoot the president.
Yeah. It's like
anyway, finish it up because he says something there that I want to.
It was hugely inappropriate to do that day. If they are going to start
this, they cannot
expect us to sit silently while they try to strip our Second Amendment.
Okay, advance it to where he continues, because there's something he says at the end. I think I heard correctly.
Right
I want
to
hear.
Right here. Right. Oh.
Incredible. Rejecting politics. All right, he's got to go.
What the fuck did he just say?
Used as a pejorative. Well, you're injecting politics. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pacman didn't catch this. He said, I have to go pick up my son.
Oh.
How fucking
Heartless.
Heartless is that.
I gotta go pick up my boy from school.
Yeah, he didn't get shot the other day.
Take him to shooting practice.
I don't know. Am I overreacting
Nope.
to that last thing?
And
that he
after this
said?
week's shit, after over week and a half, like nah, like nothing's off limits. Nothing is off limits. No, dude, standing up for the rights of the gun companies.
Doesn't make you a hero. It makes you an asshole.
BTC.
Randy, fine. What's your
Oh my
son's name?
God.
What's your son's name? I'd like to know your son's name because I would like to know if you'd be willing to offer up your son in a mass shooting so that you can keep things exactly the way they are. Is it worth that to you? Because obviously you are willing to fight pretty hard for this. You're willing to threaten the president and you're willing to offer up other people's kids. So what about your own kid? You had to go pick him up from school. Sounds like he's pretty young. That's not a threat. It's just a question. What's his name?
Man, I watched the cop go through the whole minute by minute, the 911 calls from the teachers and how the whole it was like I think the guy was having trouble getting through it too, but it was like, man, I guess there was a point where people had gone to the school and removed like police. I don't know if this is speculation or if it wasn't what happened, but apparently some police went into the school, grabbed their own kids, and fled. Drill down on that.
I read that parents are submitting their DNA because the bodies are unrecognizable.
That's what shotguns do to kids. I mean, but yeah, they said he had like 1,000 rounds and dozens of magazines. Like, so yeah, I mean, hey.
I'm losing my fucking
I
mind.
know a lot of people are too. But let's let Texas Paul talk about something totally adjacent to this.
Oh, fuck it. Play the whole damn thing. I don't care how long it is. This guy. No, go all the way. Oh, is that all the
Afternoon, folks. There's old Texas Paul here to talk to you about dipshit.
I don't know this guy from
Take a look
Adam.
at this video. I'll catch you on the other side.
When 9/11 happened, we didn't ban planes. We secured the cockpit. And of course, leave it to Barack Obama to make this issue more divisive instead of allowing the nation to come together, mourn, and heal.
I need to talk to the people of Colorado for just a moment, okay?
Hey, wait a minute, buddy. Look, we're not all psychopaths. I lived in Colorado for the better part of 2 decades, and it wasn't as insane as you think.
Well,
but
right now the evidence is kind of speaking otherwise. But
again, Colorado is a very liberal state when you're talking about the where people congregate, like the population density. Whereas
most states
they're
are
very liberal.
Yeah, most states are like
when you
that.
get outside, you're talking about a place called Rifle in a county where Lauren Boebert, or in a district where Lauren Boebert runs it. I don't like that, but go ahead.
Here
Texas,
in Texas
Paul.
are responsible for sending people like Louis Gohmert to Congress.
Sorry.
I know we're responsible for sending people like Dan Crenshaw, John Cornyn, Ted fucking Cancun Cruz. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I know we're responsible for George Bush. But did you have to say, hey, Texas, hold my beer and send Lauren frickin' Boebert to Congress? I mean, was there really somebody in Colorado that took a look at Lauren Boebert and said, you know, this is what we need in our government? Really? Maybe we need to shut the marijuana dispensaries down in Republican districts.
Oh, damn. He's talking about you Republicans from Texas. He's talking about Republicans in Colorado getting too high on their own supply.
Yeah.
For a while, because y'all ain't thinking straight. Did you see what she said in this video? Oh, we didn't ban the planes. All we did was harden the cockpit. Really? Really?
Dude, wait a minute. Don't you remember when like 10 months ago she talked about Ilhan Omar doesn't have a backpack, so we don't have anything to worry about getting blown up? Oh, really? Like
That should be automatic disqualification.
Texas Paul, I'm a little disappointed in you, sir. He seems like you would have been on it a little earlier.
Well, he's got to stay relevant.
Have you really never
He
read
might have
the budget?
responded to that.
You know that $100 billion line item there that says Department of Homeland Security? Jesus Christ, we reorganized our entire damn government.
Fucking Lauren Boebert probably doesn't even know or remember that the Department of Homeland Security
carries a Glock. She knows everything.
The Department of Homeland Security was created after 9/11. That department did not exist. Should know history.
Like at the time she was young.
She should know at least enough. She should at least know the history of as long as she's been alive.
Well, let's hear what Texas Paul has to say. You're damn right. I agree.
Hey, AOC knows that. I guarantee you AOC knows that.
Well, she knows how to read too.
Yeah.
Are you really that stupid?
Yep.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're the same person that called Ilhan Omar a terrorist so that she had freaking death threats left and right. But you want to talk about President Obama happening to mention George Floyd in the same breath as Uvalde shooting. And you think that's a problem. Really? You send out Christmas cards of your kids holding AR-15s and you think President Obama's politicizing this? You carry a Glock onto the floor of Congress. You refuse to abide by the rules of Congress. You idiot. You complete idiot.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. That's Texas Paul talking shit about Lauren Boebert. Dude, when a guy from Texas looking like this is telling you in Colorado that you're too extreme, man, that's saying something.
When he's saying Colorado said, Texas, hold my beer.
Saying something.
That's saying something.
Probably be more like White Claw in Colorado, but yeah.
Are you not aware that the federal government paid for the machines when they swab our hands and they swab our luggage to check for bombs? Those $1 million machines, you think they just materialized? No, the federal government paid for them. They paid for machines that could see through your clothes. You know, I didn't have much of a problem with it. Nobody ever wanted to see through my clothes. Can't figure that out. I looked at my wife 5 times on one fucking flight.
I like this guy.
Are you aware that we had to take those machines out? You know, these were federal government issues you might have known about since you're part of the federal government.
Oh, man. Jesus.
He's turning as red as Randy.
Texas Paul. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I feel relaxed, honestly. I think the guy said it as good as I could say it.
I know. It's good to see someone like that enraged.
After we this shit, I'm a little beat down, but crabbing tomorrow, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm good. I do care. The problem is that I care too much.
Me too. I care too much about everything.
Yeah. Next week, I guess we're going to go back to the
nothing
yet.
Yeah, the nothing yet live
2.0.
Yeah, as long as you make friends with your computer again. Yeah, and we'll make this the viewing computer again. But you gotta get yourself reacquainted with your friend there. Make sure it all works and that you're comfortable with it and all that. So
I trust it.
Okay.
I trust in Steve Jobs.
They would have checked it before
they checked it. Yeah, they cleaned it up pretty good, I imagine. I'm sure that like the fans that came in it were way higher quality than the ones that they put in it. But I guess you got to get what you can get. And since allowing a third party person to replace anything in an Apple product is shit's dangerous.
Yeah.
And they will flunk you for anything they can. But yeah, anyway, we'll be back in a moment with something else. I am the J. Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
And this
is Nothing Yet Live. And I fucked that up.